Corey Babcock, the certified YouTube mobile mechanic. Inserts laughing meme. But yeah, I'm leaving Sheetz gas station here in Manassas by kitty corner from Costco and Ashton and Sudley Manor Drive, and heading to 66 via like Ashton to Balls Ford Road, and then once on Balls Ford Road and Sudley Road, which is business 234, make a left, and then get into the toll lane. I believe would be the far right lane I have to stay in, and then it flies over 66, basically called a flyover bridge, right? And then it will take me into the toll lanes, which is the center part of 66, which was open at the time, like completely wide open, and they didn't have those white things to divide the two left lanes from the 3 or 4 right lanes, technically, the non-toll lanes. So yeah, but right now it's free, so I'm gonna take advantage of it while I can. It's just that I want people to let me through here. You can see traffic's pretty, sucks. Busy Sunday evening in Manassas, Virginia. Yeah, I was with my girlfriend from around noon to about 3:20ish or so, and then I went to Walmart there at the Manassas Mall and bought me this Taste Pure water treatment stuff. We add an ounce to 20 gallons of water. It keeps your water tank fresh and tasting good, and probably kills a lot of the stuff that can grow in there. It's probably just a form of bleach or something like that. Because I was using bleach for a while to get the tank clean and the water lines and everything. Because apparently the heat, if you don't drain your water lines during the summertime, in their vinyl lines, you get a weird smell that's extremely sharp, and it's really nasty, and it just makes me think it's not safe to drink. So I put like about a quarter cup of bleach, mix it with some hot water, and then yeah, a little hesitant coming around that bend there, Yeah, I'm about to make the right turn here at the stoplights. And this will be Balls Ford Road coming up. At least I got the air conditioner going, because it's really muggy out there. Like, it's pretty humid. I don't know what the humidity is right now, but it's pretty humid. If I had to hazard a guess, it's probably like 60-70% right now. It's just humid, like it's balmy, Yeah, I don't like to slam on the gas. I like to be gentle with the pedal, It's kind of like just to ease the transmission up. Hey, look, it's a cactus pole. No, it's a high tension wire, high tension lines. Wow, that was a serious hole there. Holy cow! And this person right here is just being a douchebag, trying to like block me in and stuff. I just don't understand people like that. It's like you're trying to make a turn and they keep speeding up. Yeah, I know the video is shaky here. I need to get a new holder eventually. But yeah, I'm currently, I think I'm on my T-Mobile at-home Wi-Fi. It's the box right here. See it? It pretty much lives right here on the dashboard. I just got it about 5-6 days ago, from a Metro PCS store in Germantown, Maryland. Was it 5 or 6 days ago? No, I think it was like Wednesday night or something like that. Yeah, it was like Wednesday night. So it's been just a few days. It's kind of hard to tell, you know. But yeah, like I said, I want to say it's pretty much average speeds. I mean, it's not like the fastest thing in the world like I thought it would be. I mean, it's using N41 and usually band 2 or band 66 on the LTE side, and then N41 for the 5G side. And then of course, you know, they combine it together so that way you can get the best speed possible. But at least the phone is staring straight ahead, so it's good, you know. Yeah, sometimes I have trouble trying to position the phone where you guys can watch, you know. I like to take this turn kind of slow because I don't like to slam my van around, you know. It's not smart. All right, here we go. Because today is free, so. Flyover bridge. I think it just opened too, like not that long ago. It's probably been a couple of days is my guess. I gotta ease myself into the travel lane here. I looked at my right mirror. I have a blind spot mirror, but sometimes it doesn't always work. Doing 65 miles an hour. I mean, it reads 70, but it's 5 off exactly. I don't know why. I have no idea why. And the speed sensor, I mean, you would think the speed sensor, but probably not. It's probably needs a different size rim, is my guess. Maybe it needs a 15-inch rim. I don't know. Probably 17-inch rim. I mean, I'm sure I can get 18-inch wheels up on here, but then the actual tire itself would have to be a little more like lower profile, you know. And I don't like low profile tires. It's just because then you don't have as much cushion between the road surface and the vehicle, and the stability and everything. You know, you basically want to go with the factory size wheels that it's meant to have. Because that's what they designed it for, you know? So. But this is how the toll lanes look in the DC region. They have those white traffic. You could drive over them, but if you have like anything hanging, or you know, something that's hanging, like the wire harness or transmission cooler lines or radiator hose, anything that could get snagged and possibly damaged, you just wouldn't want to drive over that because, you know, like I said, you can damage those things and you're really SOL, you know? So. At least the road is smooth. I can feel some vibration in the steering wheel, but that's not too bad, you know? It's probably just my wheels and everything. I don't know what the rush is, you know? So yeah, people are just in such a rush. It sucks. So if anybody makes any comments or anything, I really can't read them, just because I gotta pay attention to the road, you know? But yeah, I want you guys to see this, because if you're ever here in the DC area, between Haymarket and Washington DC, you're more than likely going to encounter these lanes in both directions. I-66 did have like an HOV lane a while back. Check out JMV Road Thrills video. I think it should be about 8 years old by now, maybe 9 years old, and you'll see the red lanes going from done the other time. If you got caught in those lanes, you were subject to a fine. So, but yeah, these my HOV lanes here in Virginia, they're operated by I think a company called Transurban, I believe it is. Yeah, Transurban. I had to call them once because I accidentally got on the toll lane when I didn't have an easy pass and I had my Dodge van then, and I was able to make sure that they wouldn't charge me anything or send me a fine in the mail because of that simple mistake that Google Maps had failed to correct, you know. So there we go. See how it's at Dulles Airport, so that's what I'll be taking, is that exit. See how this is configured here. I'm heading to Planet Fitness in Centerville, so okay, I see how this is. Okay, now I see how they're doing this. So you have to merge into that traffic right there. Got a little road down there too. I don't know what that's for though. Pretty tight bridge. Wow. It smooth it out a bit, you know. A little bumpy here and there. Alright, now I gotta there we go. Now that vehicle cleared. Now I'm able to merge in. The far right lane merges into this lane. That's sketchy crossing into your surroundings, and you always check your mirrors. I have a backup camera thing set up as a rearview mirror, but the monitor is getting pretty dark. It used to be very bright, so I'm looking for another solution. Oh, there's an RV broken down or something. I don't know. Maybe they must have bought it at the Dulles Expo Center at the RV show. I live streamed that yesterday for about, what, 35-40 minutes I think it was. So. And here's my exit, Westfields Boulevard. Turn my signal off. But yeah, yeah, like I said, as long as you check your mirrors and you're a good defensive driver, like you watch everything, what's going on around you. And if you see somebody being a little more aggressive, you know, the way you're doing, or they're just aggressive, it's best to just back off and let them pass, because at the end of the day, with the way they're being aggressive, they're just going to shorten their own lifespan just by driving dumb. So, you know what I mean? Like, why should you short your lifespan, or why should you short yourself for somebody else's stupidity, right? So that's how I see it. So let them make the fatal mistake. You know what I mean? I seen a video where a car was trying to get around a truck, and just tailgating him, trying to get around him and everything. And when he finally did, he somehow hit a guardrail, spun around, and flipped over the guardrail. I was like, hell yeah, serves him right, you know. I mean, people that want to drive, they want to drive stupid like that and get themselves into an accident that is their own fault. It's a very laughable moment, you know. It's a victory punch to the air, you know. That's how I see it. Or if a cop's, or there being an aggressive tailgating and trying to bump somebody off the road, and then a cop sees it and pulls them over, it's also another victory fist to the air, you know. So that's how I see it. Got full tank gas still too. Good. Yeah, I've been using you know, at Sheetz they have the blue handle and yellow, and then of course the black and the green. Green is diesel, yellow is flex, blue is the unleaded like 88 or the U88, or it's technically called, you know, like E15. And then the black is of course your regular gas, you know, 87, 89, 93, you know, whichever. So yeah, I use the E15. I use the blue hose with the blue handle, and my van is a 1998. Technically, the fuel is for anything 2001 or newer, but you got to remember, the fuel lines in these old vans are not steel. They may have steel components, and yeah, with a little bit higher ethanol content, you would it, you know, of course, is a little more hydroscopic. But here's the kicker: that's if your vehicle sits for months and months and months, and your fuel system's open to the atmosphere, then you run the risk of getting water, moisture in your fuel system. But if it's airtight, you won't have that issue. You know what I mean? Your fuel will still go stale, but you won't have the issue of watered down fuel. So yeah. I would like to park right here, if I can. Well, apparently Dollar Tree closes at 7 p.m. now instead of 9 like it used to be. It really sucks. And every time I have the backup and I keep hitting the brake pedal, I hear a clicking noise underneath the dashboard. It's really weird. There we go. I like to put the vent down and kind of help the condenser and the evaporator, like, you know, they help to like equalize the pressure, so that way when I restart, I don't worry about the compressor getting slugged or anything like that. So we gotta shut her down. So yeah, like I said, turn this around somehow. I don't know how I can turn around the camera now. Oh, there we go. Keep getting that messed up. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, so that's essentially the toll lanes on 66. They just run down the center of 66, and then, you know, you got your non-toll lanes, which will probably be a little more congested. I don't know what the rates are going to be. I've heard they can go as high as 40, like $50. That's a controversial thing here in the DC, like in the DC region. It's very controversial. That TransUnion is charging a lot of that kind of money to be like using the toll lanes, which I think is ridiculous. It should be X amount for the distance traveled, like, and it's all calculated for obvious reasons, because the things overhead, they know what mile marker that they're at. They know, you know, they know their location, you know, their latitude, longitude, and then, you know, then when you go past another one that's for that location, so they should be able to calculate it based on how many you pass through. They technically do, but they don't, like, but you know, they charge an exorbitant amount of money, which I think is ridiculous. So, oh yeah, let me show you guys the T-Mobile at home. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a separate video, but let me just do it, you know, so that way I can title it, you know, appropriately and everything, you know. I don't know what's up with this darn phone holder thing. So that's the T-Mobile at home modem. That's the Arcadian something, and I forgot what it was called. The Arcadian. It's the Arcadian, okay. And it of course uses 5G. Let's see. So yeah, like I said, it sits here on my dashboard now just because obviously it'll get a better signal. I did have it in the back of the van, but where I was parking at, like overnight and using the power and everything, it would lower. I think it was like 1 extra bar lower versus here. But yeah, like it lives right there. And then that's my dash cam, the Wise pan and scan camera, which runs off that Wi-Fi. You can get, I forgot how many, you can create a lot of different Wi-Fi networks off this thing. I don't know, probably 4 or 5, I would guess. But yeah, I created a 2.4 like gigahertz for the camera, and I guess for the TV, and then for the phone it runs on the 5 gigahertz my Wi-Fi band. And then of course from the modem to the tower is whatever speeds are being negotiated between that, you know, are being negotiated. They try to give you the maximum amount, depends on how congested that tower is and how many people are using it. Of course, back in the day that wasn't a big thing. Now it is. You know, like one tower could be serving probably 500 cell phones or something like that, is my guess. Like up to, because I don't know how big of an area a tower would even serve. I mean, if it serves like, let's say 5 square miles or something, that's quite a bit. But your phone won't transmit anywhere near that. I think at 0.6 watts, that's probably going to transmit maybe a mile or 2 at the most, you know. Because the higher the frequencies, the more further it can travel. But, however, then the data rates are more slower. So, yeah, that's how that works, you know. Anyways, yeah, this is the Sudley Station shopping center here. They got a Goodwill right there. I don't think they're open. Are they open? Maybe I might go in there and check it out if they're open. Looks like the lights are on. I don't know. I mean, I might go in there and kind of look around. I'm always a thrifty kind of person, you know. So, all right. Well, I'm probably gonna create a separate video about the Wi-Fi, about the Arcadian, my modem, and the Metro by T-Mobile service. I need to figure out how I can blur my number out or whatever, because I don't want my number, if I do any screen recordings, I don't want my number to be, for that modem to be in the video for obvious reasons, you know, for security and whatever. So, but yeah, all right, everybody, I will talk to you later. Okay, I'm gonna go check out this and see if they're open. All right, bye.